friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. My name is Sandra and we are continuing on the journey of this journal. Sorry, I had to tip my head down and pick up a piece of lace. This is the mouthful of a journal. This is the colorful vintage, or the vintage colorful front curtain pocket journal, and it's in the front start to finish mashup kind of thing, start to finish on the journals. So we finished one journal out of the 3 that we're working on. This is the second one, and this one needs to get done. So I'm probably going to continue to work on this one until it's finished, and then we'll do a flip through. So I will just get right to it. Last time we were here, we were working on this tag right here with the tag in a pocket on a tag in a pocket on a tag in a belly band in a pocket. That's a mouthful. I also have that note there for me to add to stamp the card and do stationery inside here, which I haven't done that yet. We put the napkin, we glued that on there. Oh, and it has that wonderful feel. I love it. So we're doing a couple of things here. Already, these tags were pre-made from a while back. So I just added some trim to that one and going through here. So I could take forever going through it, so let me just get to the decorating. So still working on this. I said on the last video I had mentioned that I had punched a circle out of some cardstock, and then I put that on the back of that, and I just used this, I believe this is a 1 inch. Yes, it says it right there, 1 inch. It's the 1 inch circle. And here's the card that I cut out with you. I think I did it with you guys, can't remember. Anyways, so the thing is when it goes down in here, I wanted it to come up. So you can see that lace is going to move, and once I get it all the way down, it won't. But I want to put something underneath it, and I haven't gotten that far yet. But I wanted to see how it fits first. So that's perfect. I wanted it to come down, and I want this to come up. So I don't hate this right here, but I don't love it. And I know I'm going to go around the outside of this, so maybe now it lets me know that I don't care if my thing comes in a little bit wider at the bottom. But I was thinking about something like this trim right here. What do you think? What do you think? We're going to find out. But maybe I should start, I'm thinking there's going to be a little seam. So should I, maybe I'll put a little bow on where this seam is, or a little, yeah, cute little bow or something. So should the seam be here and the bow comes there? Or should it come up here and the bow comes off? I think down, oh, you know what, maybe right here. That makes sense, doesn't it? That makes so much sense. Then I can even take this on the inside here, because I think that'll still look cute, cutie cute, even when this comes out, see? And then if it goes into the pink a little bit, yep, that's the ticket. That is the ticket. That's the ticket for the tag. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope, oh my gosh, I hope you're crafting along with me if that's what you'd like to do. Let me know. Let me know. Are you crafting along with me? I know sometimes I craft along, and sometimes I just watch. Sometimes I'm just in the mood to watch. Sometimes I'm learning. I'm taking notes. Little snapshots here and there, saving the videos, you know, all the good stuff, all that good stuff. I think this one actually has a top and a bottom. I'm probably not saying that right, but like, see, there's like the stitched edge, the little stitching, which on this one, I don't want it to be in the forefront. So I think I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so this journal needs to get finished because it needs to go, this is going to be the one that I give to my daughter to give to her pastor's wife. So I mentioned that in an earlier video. So one of the journals in the 3, one was going to be in the giveaway, one was going to go to my daughter, and then another one is, I don't know. I don't really know yet. I don't know if I'm going to, I've never kept a journal for myself. And I don't know if that's going to be one that I'll keep or not. I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball, so I don't really, I really can't keep any journals right now at this point. But there's so many kind of journals that I want to make. You know, there's I really want to make a glue book journal, and I want to make one that I can paint in. I'm not like any kind of like artist painter or anything like that, but I have a I like to get messy, and I like to do stuff with the paint. I like to experiment, and I just like to have fun, and I just like to have fun. That's all it is. And I like to be able to like completely zone out and just go into la la land. This is gonna sound weird, but I like the feeling of my legs and my back and my butt if I'm sitting too long. I like the feeling that they ache because I crafted and so long, and I was lost in that world for so long that I love it so much in that world that I didn't even realize to the point that I was achy from standing in a position too long or sitting or whatever. Does that make sense? Like, it's like a welcome pain, but I guess it's kind of the same thing like if you like to work out. So I don't really love working out, but when I'm working out, I love it. Does that make sense? So but I don't like working out, even when I am working out, if I don't feel it. So it's kind of like I don't want to do more to feel more, but you know how your body gets used to stuff and then it doesn't feel it as much until you do more stuff. And I'm like, no, that's not how I do it. When I get to the point where for working out, when I get to the point where I'm not feeling it anymore, I just stop going for a long time, and then I go back and I can still do the same amount of exercises and stuff that I was doing with the same pain. So works for me. There we go. Yeah, I like it. Like. Isn't that cute? When I was cleaning up the trims, I came upon this one. I thought, I haven't even used it, and I have had it for a little while. And estate sale season is coming up. I'm so excited. So the estate sales, a lot of times, so you'll see them like listed. They're I think it's everywhere. How they do it. I know where I go, they do it like this. But you can. There's like a Facebook. There's Facebook for everything. Facebook group for everything. And so we found some people that do the estate sales, or companies in the areas that where we live and where we travel to. Like I said, we live very rural, so we do travel outside of where we live. You know, probably more often than other people might if they live in or really close to a big city. So, I mean, anyhow, they start on Thursdays. So they send some you can see some pictures and stuff like that. Well, they usually go through Saturdays or Sundays. Sometimes they're only just 2 days, but it just depends. Anyhow, I like to go on the last day because that's when you get stuff for practically free. And honestly, the stuff I'm gonna get for the journals what I'm doing, I'm gonna it's gonna be in that stuff that's really cheap. Now see how that seam is. I don't really care that it didn't. It doesn't bother me that it's like that because there's gonna be a tiny little bow or something on there. Should I just do it right now? I'm just finding all these little. I'm using my my scrap trims and my scrap laces that I showed you the other day, and some of them are just like really little bits and bobs, but or pieces, bobs. There's no bob. Bob is not in there. But I'm only going to keep adding to that if I don't use them, and I just really need to use them. Okay, so that's nice, but it doesn't stand out, so I'm going to say no. This does, it's not big enough for me to make a bow. Can I make something? See, and I don't want it bulky, so we'll say no. No. What about? Ooh, here's one that's already tied. It's like, this must be, oh, you know what this reminds me of? quite a few years ago, I was making these cute little barrettes and stuff. I don't really like the knot because I feel like it's too thick. Is it glued? It's glued. So, no. I mean, like, it's not that it can't be too thick. It can be thick. There's a cute little flower. Oh, is that it? Okay. We'll just see who it is. I love this. I don't even know where I got that from, but it's going to be gone pretty soon. I mean, I know I could buy more stuff, but... And once it's all gone, I won't even know I had it. Yeah, that's cute. Just like that. Just something simple. So then this was going to go down like that. All right. And now see, now that we have that frame there, that doesn't look so bad. And with this little flower right here, that's kind of cute. If I really wanted to do something, I could put a whole ribbon there, but I don't think I need all that. I think that's fine like that. And I think that I want to finish that lace down there, and I want to put a topper on the top. So now what I want to know is this. When I do that, I had cut this little purple. So I only put it on this card back here because I wanted to lengthen the card behind here. But I didn't like what I did there. And I thought about doing some scrapbook paper on there beforehand, but then I realized I'm still going to have that line, so I'm still going to have to mess with that. So why do that? Why not just go with the flow of this? I didn't cut that for up there, so I need to come back down here. Down here and see. I just kind of put that over the line. It's just more color is all. See, it's just a little bit of layering. Layer the lace, and then it'll all be glued down. So let's just do that. Let's move her out of the way for a minute while I do my messy stuff here. And then I just got to do something on the top. And I'm honestly thinking about doing like a ruffle up there. I know that's kind of bulky, but yeah. Sometimes you just got to live a little. Okay. Man, we're having a crazy thunderstorm right now. I love it. I love it. But it's loud. I've been like struggling with all this technology, and I finally, oh man, I hope I'm not jinxing myself, but I'm finally kind of, with the help of my husband, and Maylee, but the help of my husband helped me figure out some stuff. Got it figured out where I can just keep crafting and do several videos at a time, which is nice because I can get them loaded up. And then I'm like, I'm so happy. I'm like, this is what I tell them. I'm so happy this is happening. And then all of a sudden I hear rolling thunder. So I know we're getting a huge storm. And I thought, I know this is when the electricity starts shutting off and on. So I got to make sure everything's fully charged, because wouldn't that be the funniest thing? Not really, but it's like, oh, you finally got it figured out. Joke's on you. You don't have any. You have no internet. You have no phones. You have nothing. You have nothing, Sandra. I swear if that happens, I'm going to take it as a sign that I'm not supposed to be doing this. I mean, crafting I'll keep doing, but the other thing, it's like nobody has a heart to tell me I'm not very good at it. Oh, goodness. There we go. Get some of that. That glue does not want to come off. I can use the eraser, but there we go. I think it'll work. We don't know. We don't know for sure. There. Isn't that cute? It's just lots of layers. Nothing too crazy. I mean, look at that. I think it looks fine. I like the way the card, I can see at the bottom there, my little lace, and it's on there. So hopefully that'll stay in the pocket. I don't want to put it in there until probably tomorrow. I want it to dry really well so I don't glue it to the inside of this thing, because I feel like I've just been struggling with that the whole time. So let's see. Part of me wants to just do a ruffle at the top because I forgot that I didn't have any more of that purple lace, and if I'm not going to mimic that at the top, I think it should look different then, right? That's cute. I can do that. What do you think? Maybe if I do the middle one and then just pull those out, I think. So we're going to stick it in, but we're not going to leave it in there. I just want to see what's happening here. I got to get a full-on visual here. Whoops, that's wet. That's not good. Oh, you're wet too. You're not good. So when that goes down in that, And and I've been sewing on a lot of stuff, but I'm not sewing on everything. I'm gonna put some more glue on that too in a minute. It's okay if it ruffles up a little bit. I just want to start like there. Oh, I really like that. So that little flower is gonna go like that. And then if we put this edge up here like that, that's where it stops. So, or do we go just like right there? So do we do the 1 or do we do the 2? And that thing's in the middle. I like the 1, so I like the 1. It is the 1. So again, we will move this little lady over here. I keep trying to put it on top of my iPad, and I'm waiting for my daughter to text me back as soon as she's done talking to the doctor. And so, let's see. So I'm going to cut it all the way on this edge there, and then this one here. And then I know I cut into those other guys, but that's okay. They don't care. I didn't cut it big enough. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. So I'm gonna go up the half of that one. There, now I have another piece to put in my lace pieces. Oh, maybe I'll use it in here somewhere. Maybe. There, that's not bad. I can live with that. I can live with that. It's supposed to be up here, and then I can put another trim down there. So I think I like that. So I've got nervous chatter. Nervous chatter. I'm glad you guys are here with me. Thank you. At least I have a focus to chatter about instead, or to who? A focus to chat. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being my focus to chatter. It's crazy, you know, you can't control things, right? Fear is just the unknown. Okay, let's see. I think I'm just going to move that because I don't want to wreck that paper. This one I don't mind. It's my paper that I'm playing on. And so what I'm trying to do is decide. I want these edges to be covered here too. So do I just do this and make it easy on myself? Who was thinking that? Thank you. Thank you. Am I gonna be straight with this? Probably not. Oh, if I go like this, I will be. There we go. And a little bit more of the Inkadoo. Now that first one that I cut probably would have fit. Well, no, we don't know. We don't know for sure. Yep, we do now. We know for sure. We know for sure now. That was it. Ooh. Ew, ew, ew. So do I like it coming off the edge like that? Do we want it to be perfect? Do we want it to be off a little bit? I like to be off a little bit. So I can always go back and cut it. So I'm going to do that. And so here we go. Man, I need some more of this glue. And then while I have this out, I'm going to go ahead and get down here and do that. Oops. Well, that was a big old blob, wasn't it? And I think I also wanted to get a little bit more down here on the corner. So just really get that down so it's not like, you know, I don't want other people to have to like feel like it's weird because like we know about our world, so like if we get something like this, if it bothers us, we're just gonna fix it. If it doesn't, if we like that it folds and turns, then we're just like, oh, that's so, I love how that does that. But for people that don't know this world, I don't want them to think that they have something that's not done right, you know, or just not finished. So even though I'm not a perfect crafter, I still, that's how I think. I'm always thinking, you know, a little bit differently, I guess. But to me, it's not common sense to do certain things. If it's not something that's in your world to do, or you're not used to doing stuff like that, I don't know how that would be common sense. And I say that just because I've had people tell me like, that's just common sense. And I'm like, not really. You know, not always. What is common sense? You know, what is it? And what are we talking about? Common sense on, it's not with everything in life. Because common sense, what does that say? It's common, right? If it's not common to you, then why would you have any sense about it? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I just think that makes, right? Isn't that, I mean, like, common sense tells us that, right? Oh, goodness. Okay. There we go. Yes, yes, and yes. And then I want to get this on here, and then I'm going to pull that tag out to dry. And there we go. What do you think? And then when she pulls it out, she has this thing that says warm and special thoughts of you, beautiful colors, and then it's just total journal space. Whoops. Oh my gosh. And I believe is it AJ that said to do the rag on the plate and the towel in my lap. And I was like, right on, and then I forgot to do it. I forgot. I have the baby wipes next to me, but I don't have the towel. So there we go. Let me get this out. I'm gonna leave it in here. I'll put it this way. If it sticks to this page, I don't care. I don't want it sticking to the acetate. Gosh. Or glue globbers. Okay. Now, let's see where we're at. Stationery for this page. Actually, I could just use, well, I don't really want to use that one. I don't. But I do have, I thought I had a really pretty piece of coffee dye here, or a lighter color of that other stuff. Okay. I think I'm going to go with just regular stationery. So, let's see what I have here. Oh, I have some just flying out at me. So I have this. This one's called a Grandparents Journal that I got, 99 cents, which, okay, I do think that sometimes that could be a much, I'm thinking by this tag, it was at the Salvation Army, because I know they do colored tags, because they have those, you know, this colors on sale this week, or today. I just, whenever I get to the city to go to one, I don't get to choose by the colors that they do. I get to do. So what I'm thinking is I know that they're not grandparents who's getting this, but if I kind of tear some of it, I like the stationery. Let's just see. Let's see. Just because it is the way it is doesn't mean it has to stay the way it is. We can change it, and then it will be a different way. So let's see. I want the metal ruler, and I know I just had that earlier, but here's a secondary. Here, I'll just use this one. Whoops, goodness. So I'm gonna do it on this side here. And then we're gonna do this side here. And then I have these lovelies for some I can use for something else. So I just need to stick these with words and verbiage over there. And let's see how it fits in here. So. Okay, so and I still need to stamp that card too. I still haven't decided if I want to say Make-A-Wish. I just don't know if Make-A-Wish is what I want it to do. So I do, kind of. So let me do a tear. Tearing always makes me happy. I really like it. And I think a little bit, oh, I just see I'm trying to get better at not throwing things. And maybe just a little bit of the edging. Right there like that. Okay. I like that. There we go. That's done. Now we just still have to stamp the card. So we'll keep this little ticket in here. And we will mark off, whoops, nope, I'm marking off the wrong thing. Maybe what I'll do is put it up here. So stamp the card. And let's glue. I really love this journal. I mean, this is like totally up my alley with the colors. I love it. think that's fine. I was gonna put a pocket on here and then stick these in there, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think what I'm gonna do instead is this. We made these the other day, and I'm thinking about maybe doing altered paper clips with this. What do you, I think that's gonna be good. Let's just do this. So it's very flimsy back here. Should I back it first with something thicker? Maybe that'd be a good idea. So let me find some, let me see, what do I have? I have lots of stuff behind me. It's a matter of finding it when you're wanting it, that's the... So here, I have this plastic baggie with file folder cutoffs. So like when I'm making stuff, I was doing stuff for the kids, and I had all these pieces, these weird shaped pieces, but they will come in handy, and it's not overly thick, so that if I'm layering like I'm doing with this, I'm going to not make it extremely heavy, hopefully, but we'll see. And I'm gonna leave this right here because I think I wanna make sure this is gonna fit. Okay, yeah, so I can put this away. Oh, I'm so sorry. My dog is going crazy. Somebody must be pulling in our area. Let's see, am I still in frame? I don't even know if I'm in frame. Yep, I am. Okay. So I'm gonna move this out of the way for a minute, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue this on here. Now, this isn't like a regular paper, so I don't know how it's going to adhere with the glue. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Magnatac because I'm confident this will stick it down. And I definitely want something that it's not gonna come apart, you know? So I'm just gonna go all the way down this thing like this. Ah, Lord, help me right there. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I want to get to the edges though. And then this is going to be fun to cut, right? Should be okay. I decided not to sew down these because I was like really nervous about the sticky paper. I know people do that all the time with the sticky stuff, and I know we could do it with glue like this. Like if it says I can sew, if it's for material, I feel like we can, but I don't know. I don't know sewing machines well enough to be like, I'm not gonna wreck it. And since I have a couple more journals I gotta do, I don't want to wreck my sewing machine yet, or really ever, but definitely not yet. Okay, if I have to choose, not yet. And then I'm just gonna take this and stick it on here. Oh my gosh, I probably should have just cut that first, huh? But that's okay. You live and you learn. So I'm gonna just do my best to cut around it. I probably have to use my X-Acto knife, but that's all right. Or my scalpel tool, or whatever it's called. This doohickey. So I'm gonna do that, and then maybe I might not have to. Let's just see. Doesn't have to be perfect either, right? Or would it just be easier to do it after I cut them in for their things? Maybe. Good night. Come on. Everybody, let's work together. Let's work together. So, I really want to get these altered paper clips done. And I want to do 2 of them. So I was thinking that if I can get 2 paper clips done, wouldn't that be cool? And then I can use the rest of it. I can put on, I can use it for embellishing on like any of the pages or pockets in there. Wouldn't that be so cute? Oh, geez. Good thing I wasn't closer. I'd have hit myself in the face. Okay, and lace. Okay, it wasn't too terribly bad. All right. And, let's see. Give me 1 second here. Oh, geez. I'm just going to look for this really quick. I think get the right paper clips to use for that. And oops. I think I'm gonna go with the gold. So let me grab this. Well, here we go. I do have some colored though. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just see. Maybe we might want colored ones, right? Maybe. Oh my gosh. I'm like checking on my daughter while I'm doing this, and I'm going to share something personal because it's funny. She's such a good mom. She works all the time, and so when she has all her spare moments, she spends every spare moment with her children, and so they're always doing stuff, running around to the stores, doing all their going to church, and they have a lot of different groups and stuff that they do stuff. Anyways, one of her daughters is okay. Let me see. Let me get the ages straight. There's an 8-year-old, so she's got 7, 8, 9, and 13. 7, 8, 9, and 13. Yes. And so number 8 girl she wanted to draw a family portrait on Mama's belly. That's last night, I guess, and so after bath time and everything, so they did. And see, this is why you should take a shower in the morning. Then you'd know. If you take it at night, you forget. But anyhow, so 8-year-old drew a family portrait, I think, with must have been Sharpies, because it's still on her belly, and she's at the doctor's office, and she forgot all about it until she was changing into her gown. Oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me. I'm just dying laughing here. That's all right. So I think I'm gonna cut this right here. Except I feel like I'm gonna have this sharp edge, so I might have to add something to it. I didn't think that through, did I? Let me see. If I go under that lace a little bit, will that help? Maybe. Ah, not too bad. This is, see what I'm saying? How it has the lace that comes over, and that part's really like, well, that's gonna be a fat paper clip. That's all right. I don't mind it. I think what I'm going to do, though, is add a little bit of lace to it. I think that will just make me just a little bit happier. Just a little bit. So, here we go into the little my little scrap happy basket. I'm really liking these polka dots. So, go figure. Who would have thought I'd like polka dots? See, it just needs a little bit something to come off the edge, I think. There we go. Man, time sure flies when you're having fun. So I think I'm going to put this one down first, because it's kind of, it just gives me a good base, and then I can put something else on top of it if I want to. Oh, which reminds me, remember that tag I said I want to put a focal point on it? Here it is. Couldn't find it. I need to stick it there. Okay, so that can go like that. And then, I don't think I have any focal points right by me here, but I think that's all this is going to need. It's just something cute on there. The paper clip can go any which way. So normally, had I thought this through, well, I didn't want the bumpy to be on there, so I'm going to put this on another piece of cardstock, but it's going to be not painted, it's going to be covered with scrapbooking paper. It's going to go this way, like that, and then I'll glue it right here. I'll seal it up, and then I'll match these two up. So that's why, like I was saying, like I'm glad it's like a more lightweight file folder. Some of them are very stiff and heavier. This one's pretty thin, so when I do that, I'm going to have all these extra layers, and it's not going to be so much. So I'm thinking that one has to go down, so maybe I'll put the paper clip that way, this way. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and get that done here. And it doesn't have to be the same exact size as that, that's fine. Which is fine. I'll put something on the back of that. I mean, I don't have to, but I really just like it a lot better. And I think it's easier to do it before you have everything glued. So, ooh, you know what? Why don't I do this? Wouldn't that be cute? Super cute. Good night. Come on. Come on. Come on. I think I'm going to cut myself with that if I'm not careful. Put it away. Who else was having a nervous breakdown there for a minute? Put it away, Sandra. Glue stick. I know there's one here somewhere. There used to be. Okay. So, whoops. We'll just do this little action again. And so what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to go all the way around this like that. And I'm going to just put this, the whole thing, whoops, on there like so. I hope I'm in camera, sorry. I'm going to let it go all the way over the edge because I want it to come over. Okay. I know you can't see it on the back, but what's going to happen for me anyways, in my mind, it's going to just give it that little more, that little added of paper on there, and why not use it if we have it? There we go. So I'm going to throw that away because I'm just like super gluey with it. Extra gluey. And there we can take that one off. You can also use like, see, I can just take this one off back here now on the back side. That's fine. And then I'm just putting glue on it for no reason. It's going to hold it down, but it's going to actually be attached to the back of this. And let's see. I think this is going to be, I want little on I want the big on the outside. That's the outside. That nobody's ever going to see except for the person that owns it and will take it off. And when they see it, they'll be pleasantly surprised, like, that's beautiful. Look how they finished to the back. That's what I said the first time I seen one like that when somebody did. I seen one that was in a book I had. I thought, oh my gosh, what a difference it makes just to know. Like, nobody knows but me, but it's nice. Sometimes it's just nice. There we go. So I'm going to use this heavy. Nope, I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this. I know it sticks to metal, and the paper clip is metal. So get this on, and at least we'll get one of these paper clips done on camera, so that's kind of nice. I know we've done them before, but still, you know, it's kind of nice, especially if you're new here and you haven't seen the way I do them. I'm very messy, and this is one of the ways. So, and that's a lot of glue, isn't it? That's okay. All that means is it's going to stick for sure, right? So I want it like this, and I got to turn it there and go like this. So even though it doesn't match up perfectly, I think it does a pretty darn good job. And isn't that cute? And since this napkin's used someplace else in the book, when she does take it off, and she does see that, pardon these glue goobers on my fingers, when she does take it off, she'll know that, oh, it's beautiful how it's just kind of moving throughout the journal. Little bits here and there, fluttering around like butterflies do. So, there we have that. Let's just put these over here with the gold. I'm going to make another one in a minute, but not on camera, because we are running out of time. I'm going to move all these things and get this girl back over here so we can have a peek. I do think this still needs a focal point on the front, and I will find something to put on there. But for now, we have that. Now, you know what? It doesn't really bother me, although it goes like this. So that doesn't, like, it doesn't really bother me. I'm going to put it there for now so I can hold this down. Or I can take it on a whole other page that we haven't even, that we don't have anything on. Like, not that one, not that one. Go back on what you were doing. Just stick with one method here for a minute. Oh, actually, I kind of like that too because, I mean, like she can move it wherever she wants, but I like it's just like added more lace down here, so it looks like we did it on purpose. Okay, there we go. And I love these tags I bought from this lady. I'm gonna trim it down. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of glue in the bow because it's been loosening up on me, and I just want it to stay put. So there we go. There we go. I'm gonna make another one of those. So we got this done right here. I like the way this turned out. I was gonna put more trim here, but I don't think it's needed. I like how this pokes out right there and right there. I don't think I have to wait till overnight. It feels pretty darn dry. So I'm gonna stick it in there. And there we have it. Isn't that cute? So even though this 100% did not turn out the way I had started this out, but I pulled it together, and with you guys, with your help, thank you. I think if I wasn't on camera and I was like, I had to try and figure this out, I think I would have just cried and thrown it across the room into a can, hopefully. Anyways, I am going to work on these. I've got 2 of these to do, so I'll probably do one off camera and then one on camera, but this is going to be that double belly band, and I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it. I think I know, so I will see you on the next video, and we will tackle this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you for it, and I look forward to doing the journal giveaways, the 10 journal giveaways. We had already done number 3, so we're on to number 4 pretty soon. Bye, friends.